Hi everyone, welcome back to the Raven Oracle with Monique. We are going to get stuck into your snapshot zodiac readings for August. All right, let's get going. Hi there, Gemini. Welcome to your tarot reading for the month of August. So these are just going to be short and sweet. I'm going to draw one card for you, and we're just going to speak about the month and see what Spirit has for you. And then I'll just finish with a little oracle deck, oracle card as well. Okay, right. So I've already pre-shuffled the cards, and the card that I drew for you is the Six of Swords. Now, sixes are always speaking about finding balance and harmony in your life. And you can see, I'm just going to move the card a little closer. You can see on this side that the waters are a little choppy, but on the other side, they're very smooth. So this person is busy moving the boat from the choppy waters to the smoother sailing waters. So in August, I kind of feel for you that things are starting to shift. You are starting to shift from a little bit of July's been a little bit tumultuous, maybe, and it doesn't matter. It can be in any area of your life, you know, relationship, your job, or whatever it is. Okay, things have been a little choppy, maybe even energetically. Things have been a little topsy-turvy, up and down a little bit. But this card is saying that things are changing. But if you can see, you know, he is putting in the effort to move the boat away from the choppier waters. So it is going to require something from you. It is going to require you to take action towards something that is going to bring you, first of all, mental clarity. Remember, we are speaking about the swords, which is about your thinking. It's the air element. And that is going to bring you clarity of thinking. Okay, so when you know, it's so interesting. Like sometimes, you know, when you just shift gears about something, or you look at something from a different perspective, all of a sudden clarity. It's like a light bulb just going on. And that's what I get from this card. It's like something is about to shine, you know, much more brightly, and you'll be going, aha, that's what I need to do to bring about the change that is going to bring more, you know, that psychological shift where I'm going to feel better in my thinking about myself, about my circumstances, about my environment. I'm going to be finding better things for my family, because there is like a woman and a child sitting there. So this man could be moving his entire family to greener shores, as it were. Okay. But it does require you to change your perspective about your situation, and then make decisions, make choices, and then take action on those choices. And that's the crux of the message that I'm getting for you for August. It is time to move on. It is time to move away from what has been causing you that little bit of turmoil, upset, not feeling like the boat is rocking a little bit under your feet. Okay. And that's the main message I'm getting for you. August appears to be smoother sailing. Okay, that's the energy that's available to you. Just please remember that tarot it doesn't predict the future, but it does read the current energy and where the possibility of that energy could go. So this energy is saying, the energy is going towards something smoother, something calmer for you, that is just going to bring stillness of your mind, clearer mind, clearer thinking, that is going to produce just a better all-round circumstance for your life and where you are. Okay, Gemini, I'm going to leave it there. All right, so this little, these oracle cards are from the Psychic Reading deck, and I'm just going to do a quick shuffle. And then let's see what we have. Juggler. Okay. So it's actually quite interesting. I'll pop it up here next to me so you can see it more clearly. But the Juggler, yeah, maybe that's what you're doing. You're kind of weighing your pros and cons a little bit with everything. You know, you kind of feel like things are up in the air, but once you make that decision, once you decide, I'm going to pick this thing, and then I'm going to make my decision, and then I'm going to move away from what is causing me this turmoil. Because a juggler, I mean, she looks like she's a little stressed. You know, she's like, there's so many things up in the air. And if this card, this energy is saying of that Six of Swords, that the energy is for you to move to calmer waters. So stop the juggling. Okay, stop feeling that anxiety and that stress, and perhaps pick one thing that you can focus on that is going to lead you to a calmer, more tranquil place in your life. Okay. Thanks for joining me, Gemini, and I'll see you. Please catch all my tarot shorts on my channel. Every single day there is a tarot reading for you. Okay. And I will see you next time. Bye. Hi there, Taurus. Welcome to your snapshot tarot reading for the month of August. Right, so I've pre-shuffled the cards, and then at the end of your reading, I'm just going to quickly draw a little oracle card for you, and we can see if we can expand the message a little bit. So the card that I drew for you is the Nine of Swords. Some of you are certainly facing a situation right now that is causing you those sleepless nights, that's causing you anxiety and stress. Nightmares even, you could be finding in your life right now that things aren't going as smoothly as you want them to. But if you look at this card very clearly, you can see all those swords, okay, suspended, that is kind of hovering above this person and around this person. So it is your thoughts, it is your thought process right now that is causing the stress and this anxiety. So something is going round and round and round in your head and is causing those sleepless nights. It could even be metaphorical, you might be sleeping really well, but you're under a lot of stress and strain at the moment, and your energy is lagging, and you're tired, and you're feeling worn out, and you're feeling like the world, you've got the world on your shoulders, okay? But this card is a 9. So we are almost at the end of a cycle. So it could be that you have been working hard, thinking hard, planning, doing things that haven't quite been working out the way that you want them to. Okay, Taurus, not quite happening the way you want it to happen. And that is what's causing you all this upset and these sleepless nights. Okay. But as I said, the good news is that it's a 9. So it's reaching the end of a cycle. Now, you have to decide for yourself. Remember, you are the boss of your life. Okay, so you have to decide, am I going to continue this process of anxiety and stress and being upset and working myself up into a tizzy, I'm Gen X, sorry, I use words like tizzy. All right, but you're going to work yourself up to a place where you can't find rest, where your mind is just going round and round in circles. And by this card, it's negative. It's negative thoughts, okay, that produce negative feelings. And your energy, because your energy is all aggro, like that, okay, you can't sleep, you can't rest. Spirit is saying to you very, very clearly, it is time to put this cycle now to an end. It is time to come to an end. And that is only going to happen when you make the decision that it is going to stop. You have to use that brilliant mind of yours, Taurus, okay? And you're very clever, you're normally very open and energetic with your thinking and your vision and your planning for your life, okay? But something is just getting in the way, okay? There's stuff of the world, stuff of what's going on in your life that is getting in the way and causing you this distress. And Spirit is reminding you that you have a choice to make, whether you can continue to allow it or are you going to bring the cycle to an end. And I kind of really feel strongly from Spirit that Spirit is saying it's your decision, okay? It's your choice to decide whether you're going to carry on in the cycle, stay here, or you're going to break the cycle and start anew with that Ace of Swords, which is that wonderful, beautiful hand coming out of the cloud with the fronds hanging down and the crown sitting at the top, where the universe is saying new opportunities are coming, wonderful new things, a mental breakthrough. Okay, so embrace the Ace of Swords, or okay, you can either do that or you can stay here. Okay, what is it going to be, Taurus? All right, the decision is yours for August. What is happening in August? If you want to start a brand new month with a brand new mind and opportunities and potential, okay, you have to let go of this energy. All right. I'm going to draw a quick psychic reading card for you from the psychic reading deck. Okay. Juggler, very interesting. I drew this for Gemini. Okay, the two of you are anyway, you're pretty close on top of each other. Juggler, okay, there's stuff going on, okay, that is causing you stress, Okay, this person looks very, you can see, it should be up here. You can see that she's a little bit stressed. Okay, she's like, all these things are up in the air. You know, I'm just looking at her. Yeah, she's like, I don't know what to choose. All right, I don't know what to choose. I don't know what to pick. What comes first? And that is causing, you know, there's no, you can't have peace and tranquility. You can't have a clear mind if you're trying to juggle and do too many things. And that's perhaps what the Nine of Swords are saying. You know, there's just too much on your plate. You have to perhaps let something go. Pick one thing, okay, and let the others fall, and don't feel bad about it. Don't let it stress you. Okay, pick the most important thing that you can handle, and then do that with all your focus, and then just find your peace. Okay, get that clear mind, because it's much easier to deal with one thing than 9 things. Okay, I'll leave it there for you, Taurus. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Please click that subscribe button for me. It just takes 2 seconds and it's free. Okay, which is the good news. Okay, and all the best for August. Okay, and I really hope you take this to heart. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hi there, Virgo. Welcome to your tarot reading snapshot for August. Okay, so I keep these nice and short so that you don't spend like 20 minutes, you know, watching a video. All right, so I have pre-shuffled the cards for you, and then at the end of your reading, I'm just going to draw a quick little oracle card just to confirm the message. So the card I drew for you, one of my favorite cards, is the Fool. All right, so the Fool is right at the start of something new and exciting, an adventure. Okay, and it is a major arcana card, so there's a lot of energy around here. So it could be that some of you are about to embark on something new, or you are desiring to embark on this new thing. And, you know, just like if you look at this figure, he's very carefree, he's very trusting, he's very, you know, he's not burdened by a heavy bag. You know, he's just got this little bag with his stuff inside it. You know, he's got his dog as his companion. You know, he's even got a flower in his hand. You know, he's very, you know, flamboyant. Okay, but the energy of this card is that he's trusting. When you see a yellow background in tarot, it is clear evidence of the divine surrounding you, the divine around you, that sunshine, that light of, you know, that kind of energy. Okay, and the fool typically is looks like he's about to leap off this cliff right here. Okay, but he's so trusting. I mean, he's not even looking where he's stepping, and that is what I feel. That spirit, the message that spirit is trying to get to you is that when you embrace this kind of carefree, trusting the divine energy, and you are light, you know, you're light of spirit, light of heart, light of mind, you know, or everything about you is just open and willing to trust what is lying ahead. Okay, you might not be able to see the big picture. You might not be able to see the full picture of where you are going, but that doesn't matter, because when you put your trust in your higher power, whoever that is for you, and you believe in yourself and you believe in the vision that you have for yourself, that you're going for something that is going to bring you a lot of joy and happiness, you're embarking on something new, and you're embarking on something that is going to bring you this lovely freedom and energy, then you must go for it with every fiber of your being. Don't hold back. Okay, and I kind of get this for you guys for August, is that there is so much potential, there's so much waiting for you. Everything is possible. You know, this character is not, he doesn't have a bone of cynicism. There's nothing in his bones, cynicism, and yeah, none of that. Okay, he's not cynical, and he's not holding back, and he's not fearful. So some of you could be facing a bit of fear, all right, about what is coming in August. If you have embarked on a brand new venture in a relationship, a job, whatever it is, okay, if you have embarked on something new, embrace it, okay, go for it, enjoy it, love it. Trust that you are being taken care of along your way. I mean, this guy also, this character also he's hardly got any possessions with him, because he trusts that the divine is going to provide for him. And it's such a wonderful energy for you, Virgo. I'm actually like really excited for you, okay? So embrace life, Embrace the possibilities that are facing you in August. Okay. Yes, just go for it. Okay. I love that for you. It's wonderful. All right. So let's have a look and see what this is from the psychic reading deck, by the way. Okay. What is the final word? This is crazy. You saw me shuffle the cards. Okay. I have received this for the past 2 readings. Both Taurus and Gemini have received this card. Ooh, what is Spirit saying to all of you? Okay, maybe all the zodiacs need to pay attention. Okay, this is a little bit of a stressy card. You know, it's a worry card. It's a card of like, oh, I've got too many things happening in my life right now. How on earth am I going to start something new? Perhaps you need to let all this stuff fall. Perhaps you need to let go. Perhaps you need to leave it all behind and only take with you, okay? Only take with you what is important and leave the rest behind. Isn't that a great message? Okay, leave behind, especially the stuff and the things and the people that are causing you stress, all right? Only take those things into your life right now that is going to keep you feeling free and unburdened and excited about life. Definitely just leave everything else behind and only take that thing, even if it's one thing. Okay, I'm going to leave it there, Virgo. What a lovely reading for you. Wow. Okay. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Hit that subscribe button right now. It's going to take you 2 seconds. Okay, right. And I will see you. Have a fantastic month, and I will see you next time. Bye. Hi there, Pisces. Welcome to your tarot reading for August. All right, I have pre-shuffled the cards, so we are going to get stuck right into your reading. And then at the end of the reading, I'm just going to draw an oracle card from the psychic reading deck for you to confirm everything. All right, let's get stuck in it. So I've pre-shuffled, and this is the card I've drawn for you. And it is wonderful. Look at it. Okay, 10 of Cups, ultimate emotional fulfillment, happiness, satisfaction, everything your heart desires. Isn't this a wonderful card? I've just done a reading for Virgo, and it's just so happy for August. So might be wonderful things happening in August for all of us. Let's hope so. Isn't it a bit draining, this world at the moment? All right. So we need to grab all the happiness we can get. Okay, every single tiny iota of it. Okay, even if it's just having an extra cup, extra bit of sugar in our coffee in the morning. Something exciting like sugar. Okay, so Pisces, look at this wonderful card. What is waiting for you in August? Okay, so what I feel from Spirit is that everything, that vision, that original vision that you had for your life when you wanted to create that perfect, let's use like a cliche, that beautiful home, a house in the suburbs with a white picket fence and a 2.5 family, whatever that 0.5 means. Okay, and you with your partner and you have children, if that is your dream, and you're living the life, and you are financially satisfied and you are free from burdens, or if your life is if your desire is to go live somewhere in a forest at the edge of a lake, which is mine, with snow-capped mountain ranges, in the distance, that's my dream. Okay, but whatever it is, Spirit is saying to some of you, why have some of you forgotten about it? Some of you have forgotten the original plan that you had for your lives to achieve this. So this is a 10. So these people have reached the end of a journey. They have gone through life. They have accomplished things. They have lost things. They have gained things. They have been through the wars a lot of times, and you do that as a human being. Every human being goes through all the rubbish and that's life. That's life experiences. But at the end of it, look what they've achieved for themselves. So they've created this perfect dream, this dream world for themselves. And that's what I'm getting for you from Spirit. Spirit is saying, this is available to you. This is available to every single person in the universe. Okay, being, if you believe in aliens. I do. All right. So this is available to you. Okay. So embrace it. Don't be afraid of going after it. Okay. Cups are all about your emotions, feeling fulfilled in your heart space, being brimming over with happiness and joy and embracing your dream and your vision and seeing it unfold and then achieving it at the end of the day. And that beautiful rainbow, remember the you know what the rainbow signifies, a promise from the divine that things are going to work out according to your heart's desires, a promise from the divine that the divine is with you, supporting you, helping you get to this end place, this end vision, okay, that you have for yourself, that is going to just make you feel so ecstatic and filled with joy. So what is getting in your way is what I'm hearing Spirit ask you, Pisces. What is in your way? What is getting in your way from you achieving this? What do you need to perhaps let go of? What do you need to reassess? Decide what's important and what isn't important, and what isn't important, let it go, okay, because it's only going to keep you back from moving forward to go after this, okay, and to attain this at the end of your life. Although, you know, we shouldn't really reach an end goal while we are alive, you know, we should just continue. Okay, so last little message. Spirit wants you to pursue expansion, abundance, joy, happiness for your life, because it is, you are worthy of it and it is available to you. Get rid of what is stopping you from reaching this end, this dream that you have for yourself. Get rid of it. Okay. And lying at the end is the rainbow with all that wonderful emotional satisfaction. Okay. All right. Let's finish with a psychic reading card. It's going to be interesting to see what Spirit wants to say to you, Pisces. Okay. I'm a little freaked out right now. Okay, I have done Gemini, Taurus, and Virgo. And I've shuffled. You saw me shuffle. Okay, all right. All three before you have received this card. So now I'm like, when Spirit does things like this, I get very curious. Okay, Pisces, juggler. Okay, so there's a little bit of a stressy something happening that is stopping you, okay, when you've got too much on your plate and life stuff gets in the way, okay, you cannot, it's very difficult to see the vision that you want for your life. It's difficult to keep it in mind because stuff is distracting you. You know, it's like stuff zooming across in front of your eyes, your spiritual vision, and you're losing sight of that goal that you want to attain, that ultimate happiness and or desire that you have for your children and yourself and your family and the generations that are going to come after you. Okay, so when life gets in the way, it's holding you back. So based on your card, I have to ask you, Pisces, what is holding you back? What is keeping you from continuing on that journey to ultimate happiness, attainment, and freedom? What is stopping you from going after this? Only you can answer that question. Okay, so stuff is getting in the way of that dream. Stuff is getting in the way of that attainment of emotional satisfaction. Okay, and this is as I said, it's like a stressy card. It's anxiety, it's worry, it's concern, it's too many things going on in my life at the moment that is just holding me back and has made me lose sight, because you can see she's looking up. She's trying to juggle everything. She's not looking ahead at what she wants. Okay. And that says it all, Pisces. All right. So, like, remember what I said. Get rid of the stuff, the people, the things in your life that is stopping you from going after this ultimate dream of yours. Okay. Can't believe that's the 4th time. Okay. Pisces. Like, share, comment, subscribe right now. Okay, subscribe, hit that subscribe button right now. Thank you so much for joining me. It was a pleasure doing your reading for August, and have a fantastic month and just embrace life and go after your happiness. Okay, I'll see you next time. Bye. Hi there, Sagittarius. Welcome to your tarot reading for August. I have pre-shuffled the deck before I switched on the camera, so we are going to do your reading, and it's just a snapshot. I'm not going to like go on wallow on for like 20 minutes. And then at the end, I'm going to draw you a little oracle card from the psychic reading deck. Okay. So the card I drew for you is absolutely beautiful card. Right. Ace of Cups. Now you can see the flowing bounty and abundance. Remember that your cups are all about your emotions, and it is the element of water. It is flow. It is spirit. It is intuition. It is spiritual gifts. Listening to your gut, paying attention to the way that the ebb and flow of your life is leading you, and trusting the universe to take you on that ebb and flow. To when you stay open in your heart space, and you stay open to receive from spirit. Spirit, it's very easy for spirit to keep things flowing and moving forward. Okay, and this cup is very much about flow. You know, it's like an eternal fountain of the water of life, life-giving life, but also flowing. You know, it's falling into a river or a pond. You know, that is constantly giving. It's constantly producing emotional blessings, emotional satisfaction, joy. And you know that whenever you see a dove in tarot, you know, it's peace, harmony, tranquility, but blessings. You know, like if you find a feather, maybe some of you have found a feather. Okay, if you find a feather like right in front of you, or feather was down in front of your face, take that as a sign, as spirit just saying hi, or your guardian angel saying, hello, I'm here to help you, I'm here to assist, I'm present, I'm attentive, I'm here to guide you, I'm here to show you the path. Now, aces are always about new beginnings. It's always about something new, about to bring you this emotional satisfaction that perhaps many of you have been desiring. Okay, so whenever you also see an ace, you can see that hand coming out of a cloud. That is the universe's personal investment in you. Okay, so the universe is invested in your future, invested in your life, to bring you that constant never-ending, infinite influx, inflow into your life. But you need to remain open to it. You need to allow and trust. Trust is the big one. You need to trust that as you're going along your path, that everything is unfolding the way that it is meant to unfold. It could be that some of you are doubting that right now. Is what I kind of get. Some of you, I kind of get a little bit of energy from some of you about that. Some of you are resisting, or you doubting that the path that you are on is the path that you're meant to be on. Yes, sometimes as human beings, we make decisions that take us a little bit off our paths, that, you know, we divert off a little bit, you know, we go this way and we go that way. But when we come back, when we refocus our energy and our flow and our thinking and our feeling, and we reconnect to the divine who is always guiding us and leading us, okay, you will come back into that flow. And you'll see that things in your life will be a little bit easier, a little bit calmer. Your mind and your heart will be more tranquil, more relaxed as you are going along your journey. So some of you are starting something new, okay, that is going to enhance the journey that you are currently on. It could be that spirit, that the universe itself is diverting you into a better, more fuller, richer flow that is going to bring more abundance into your life, but in every area of your life. So spiritual, mental, physical, emotional, more abundance, more growth, more flow, more feeding of the blessings and the divine, you know, so that you can really move into your life with everything, all the resources available to you from the divine itself. Because I really feel like very, very powerfully, like the universe is saying that I am here with you. I'm always with you. I'm always blessing you. I'm always giving. I'm always providing for you. And maybe some of you need to hear that. Some of you have been struggling a little bit with your faith, with your trust in the divine, and that's okay. We are human beings. We're dealing with all this rubbish that is going on the planet at the moment. And we kind of look at stuff and we can get so run down and so disheartened by everything. But you need to remember that the only person that you should be thinking about is yourself. Okay, and that's not a selfish thing to say. When your life is flowing and in flow and things are going well, you become a blessing. It reflects out. You know that whole thing of dropping a pebble in a pond and then the ripples that go out. So if you are the center of the lives of the people in your life, okay, if you're the center person in everyone else's life, when you are tranquil and blessed and you've got this infilling and everything is just flowing and you just expanding, okay, you are going to affect everybody around you. And that's how we change the world. It begins with us, and then those people next to us, and then they, because of what the blessings that you've given them, they bless others, and that's how it expands, and that's how it reaches everybody on the planet, okay, which is ultimately what we want. But first, Sagittarius, you need to face you. You need to be you. You need to love you, okay? You need to take care of yourself first before you can take care of others. So allow the divine to infill you, like, excuse my lovely grammar, okay, to fill you up is better, okay, to fill you up with all this wonderful, look at all that wonderful emotion and joy and, okay, and just trust it. I know I can say like, well, just trust it, okay, when you're having a hard time, it's very difficult. Just return to your heart space, return to that quiet place within. You know, when you meditate and you just get very still and you just breathe and you open your heart and you open your arms and you just ask Spirit to bring you in. If the tears flow, let them flow, okay? Been there, done that, okay? Let the tears, like if you need to, just release, okay? Because maybe that cup is also saying you need to release the tears, the water, get it all out, and then allow Spirit to refill you with fresh, blessed, clean, and then you'll find your flow again. Okay. Right. Let's do a shuffle of these cards and see what Spirit has for you as a final message. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Oh, this is so nice. Celebration. Woohoo. Okay. I kind of get, it's very much, you can see like, it's like the champagne is almost like, you know, the water. Pow. So you're going to have such a wonderful emotional experience in August. Something is coming or is about to come, or you have an idea it's coming. Okay, but I would say this is almost like it's a promise card from the divine. And it's a 6 as well. So it's a restoration of balance, harmony, love. Okay, so there's this balance that's coming. So if you have been having a bit of a rough time for July, Sagittarius, okay, if you've been really having a tough time and you've been feeling down in the dumps, and there's certainly no flow happening anyway in your life, okay, Spirit is saying things are changing, okay, or it's about to change with a bang, because it could be a bang that things are going to change for you, okay, so just be expectant, okay, allow the universe to bring you the celebratory thing, because that cup is also very, very, the cup is also like, you know, the water's like out of it, okay, like the champagne. All right, so it's definitely a confirmation for you. Just hang in there, Sagittarius. Okay, thank you so much for joining me. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, chat to me. I also do private readings, so if you're interested, okay, there is a email in the description box. Okay, guys, please just smash that subscribe button for me. I would so appreciate it. It's absolutely free, and it'll just help my videos get picked up more by the YouTube algorithm. All right, Sagittarius, have a fantastic month. It looks like it's going to be amazing. All right, really believe that, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hi there, Capricorn. Welcome to your reading for the month of August. Right, I've already pre-shuffled the cards, the tarot deck for you. And then at the end of your reading, we are going to look at an oracle card just to confirm everything. So let's get started and see what Spirit has for you for August. The card I drew for you is the 2 of Cups. 2s, like all the even numbers in the tarot deck, are speaking about balance and harmony, finding re-establishing it, or finding it again, or embracing it, you know, seeking it even. All right, so what I love about the 2 of Cups, you can see these two characters. It almost looks like they're at a wedding ceremony and they are, you know, about to drink of the cup. And then you can see the griffin at the top with this medical sign, you know, I never remember the name. Don't ask me what it is. Okay. With the snake going around the thing. So it's what it's basically saying is that this union is blessed by the divine. It is blessed. So it is the coming together of two individuals that is going to produce a wonderful thing. So some of you could be looking at signing a contract where you're going to be in partnership with someone. You could even literally be getting married, or, you know, marrying the love of your life and getting together and creating something magical and wonderful. It is a very encouraging card for that, for two individuals coming together and making something stronger, making something more beautiful. And remember that the cups are about emotions. So it is that wonderful expansion, that wonderful union that is going to produce abundance in every area of your life. Okay. So if you are looking to sign a contract and you are thinking about joining with someone in a partnership, it can even be a business partnership. Okay. So sorry if I paused there. It was just like, it can be a business partnership as well. So it's not only necessarily like a love interest in your life. That Spirit is saying that it is blessed. Okay, so it could be a yes card. So if you've been writing down pros and cons and you've been looking for a sign, this reading could be that sign. Okay, but always be wise anyway. Okay, read the fine print first. Make sure, and I'm saying this because Spirit always reminds me too. When you go into partnership with someone, remember that you are equal partners. There is not meant to be a partner that is superior to the other or inferior to the other. Okay, a partnership is always meant to be equal, on equal footing. Okay, you both make the decisions. Like Sana, for example, it's a business. You both make the decisions for the business. You both carry the same amount of amount of work, the same burdens. You know, you tackle problems together. You find solutions together. Okay, it is not one person doing more work than the other person. So that perfect partnership. Okay, that is the ultimate partnership where everything is done together in perfect harmony and balance. Okay, so remember the twos. Okay, the pillars. That's why they write them in Roman numerals here at the top. Okay. You two are also there to support each other. So if it's a love relationship, same rules apply. You are equal in your relationship with each other. Okay. Doesn't matter if there's a strong man, okay, and a more demure, kind, soft-spoken wife. It doesn't matter. The man doesn't dominate. Same as the other way around, because you find them. Okay. If there's a relationship with a strong woman, okay, and a man that is gentle and kind and loving, all right, there must still be balance in your relationship. There must still be harmony. There must still be love, equal love, okay? I'll give you an example of me and my husband. My husband is the most loving, generous, kind, open, heart, like, I don't think I can count. We've been married 19 years now, and I barely remember him losing his temper with me. Like, we do sometimes, you know, things get, as we are human beings and couples, things can get a bit heated, but there's never been an explosion. Okay. Now, on the other hand, I'm a Gemini. Geminis are a little mad. Okay. We're very fiery people. We're very communicative. We say what's on our mind a lot, and I can be very stubborn. And so I'm like, I would say my husband is the water in the relationship and I'm the fire. Okay. And he kind of tempers me, and then I am there to encourage, uplift, support, rah rah, you know, the cheerleader at the side on the field, you know, with the pom poms. You know, that's me cheering him on. You know, but we so perfectly complement each other. I mean, we like the same movies. We like the same, everything is like the same, you know, we love the same food. We love doing the same things. I mean, we've been married for 19 years. I mean, how fabulous is that? I mean, how often do you hear that? Okay. I'm not tooting my own, we're not tooting each other's horns or anything like that. All I'm saying is we've learned to understand that we have to be equal in our partnership. We deal with the problems together. We speak about things together. We speak things out. There's lots of communication. Okay, so even when I get quiet, he comes to me and he opens me up. When he gets quiet, I go to him. I speak to him. He opens up. So it's very important, whatever you're facing right now, Capricorn, that you keep in mind that you are not inferior to anybody. Okay, neither are you superior to anybody. Okay, so whatever this energy is, a coming together, a union, okay, that is blessed by the divine. Remember, your power, your authority as a divine being, same as the other person, has the same power and authority as a divine being. And when you come together, poof, there's magic. Yay! Okay. All right, and just believe in that, trust that. Okay. All right, because life is so exciting, especially if you're in a new relationship or, you know, partnership with somebody. You know, it's very exciting. Okay, when you like learn to work with each other and discover each other. So from the psychic reading deck to end your reading, I've got the third eye. So this is just speaking about paying attention to your intuition. So remember earlier on, I said to you, make sure that you read the fine print. Okay, of any contract, whether that's a marriage or whether that's partnership or whether that's business. You read the fine print, you pay attention to what's coming up inside you. All right, make sure that you are on equal footing with the other person. And also, just because this card has come up, perhaps spirit is driving that home. Okay, always listen to your gut, your heart first, not your head. Is also what I'm hearing from spirit, because your heart is being led by the divine. Your heart space is where the divine speaks to you most often, well, all the time. It's always your higher power is always speaking to you from your heart. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. It was an absolute pleasure reading for you for August. I hope everything works out. Sounds very exciting. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Please just smash the like button and then the subscribe button. And then YouTube sees me more. Okay. And then hit the notification bell if you want to get notified of these, and check out my shorts as well. Capricorn, have a fantastic month, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hi there, Leo. Welcome to your snapshot reading for August. Okay. I like doing these a little shorter. So let's get stuck right in. I have pre-shuffled the cards for you just before I recorded for you. And then we're going to end with a little psychic reading deck oracle card thing. Okay, at the end to confirm your reading. So what I have drawn for you for August, message from spirit, is the Queen of Swords. All right. So the Queen, all the queens, they sit in that seat of authority and power and beauty and self-assuredness, confidence, brimming with confidence. Okay, this queen is typically known as the no-nonsense queen. Okay, cut the BS queen, especially because she's the Queen of Swords, which we know, or if you don't know yet, okay, the swords are everything about thinking. What's going on in that brain? Okay, are you thinking about your life? Are you seeing your life? The perspective that you have about your life. And if you can see, she's holding up the sword. She's indicating into the future. She is a very decisive person. So I love her energy, because she doesn't mince her words. She says it like it is. So this could be indicative of some of you. Okay, you're very strong. Leo's a very strong personality, very self-assured, or you can be. Okay, and you speak your mind, and you're very sure of your ideas and your visions for yourself. And she's definitely embodies this energy, this queen. just take care. So there's a little bit of what can happen is when you assert yourself sometimes, you can come across as a little bossy, okay, or a little bit almost like you want to take over. All right, so that is the negative aspect of this card. So just take care that when you share these brilliant ideas that you get, Leo, or if you're in a position of leadership, you can be someone's boss, you can be, you know, the head of your family, whatever it is. But please just keep in mind that when you share your thoughts and your ideas and you speak your mind, that you're not doing it in a way that is domineering, that is taking over the conversation, that is shutting out everyone else and closing down their voice and closing down their ideas and their visions. Okay, so just remember that everybody, and I've just said this in, I think it's in Capricorn's reading as well. Take care that you keep in mind that every person on the planet, doesn't matter their status, doesn't matter their wealth, none of that matters. Everybody is equal. Okay, no one is superior or inferior to anyone in the eyes of the divine. Nobody. The divine sees everyone the same. Okay. Yes, some people have raised their status to be trillionaires and billionaires and millionaires. And as human beings, we tend to look at those people and we put them on a pedestal. Okay. Which is kind of not the right thing to do. Okay. Because you need to see the fruits of that person. Who are they? Okay. Before you consider that someone is superior to you. Now, the opposite applies to if you're looking at people that have different opinions to you, different ideas to you as inferior to you. If you disagree with someone, it doesn't mean that they are less than, okay? The same way if someone doesn't agree with you, okay, they don't look at you that you are less than, and you shouldn't be feeling less than either. Okay, you should not be feeling less than. If someone talks down to you or bullies you, but you are not less than them. Okay, and you need to stand your ground. You are a lion after all, so stand your ground. Okay, but what I'm getting from this is just take care that some of you, because you are so sure of yourselves and you're confident in yourselves, that you don't become overbearing. Okay, so that is as I said, the negative aspect of this card. You can get a little overbearing sometimes, so just take care the way that you communicate. All right, be clear and direct like the Queen, but do it from your heart space, as opposed to your ego. Okay, which is basically what the negative aspect of this card is that when you rule your life and speak in your life and have those relationships with people in your life from your ego, that's when it goes into the negative. Okay, it goes into the negative thing. Okay, but if you speak from your heart and you share your vision and your ideas with excitement and openness, and then you sit down and then you say, okay, everyone, let's hear yours. Okay, you know, that kind of openness. All right, that is what I'm getting from Spirit. Okay, so embrace who you are, Leo. You are magnificent. You are powerful. You are sure of yourself. You've got your ducks in a row. And August seems to be a month of things happening. Okay, like all the readings that I've done already today. Okay, for August. Okay, it's like it's all about confidence and going after what you want and being clear about your wants and keeping an open heart and mind and keeping your vision alive. And that is what August is about. So speak your mind, share your vision with people, but allow them the space to come in and share theirs with you, and then celebrate with them. Okay, and allow them to celebrate with you. All right, so just keep that balance there. Okay, Leo, is what I'm getting from Spirit. All right, but never apologize for being who you are, because you are mighty and powerful. Lion. Okay, I'm drawing from the psychic reading deck. I'm just going to do a quick little shuffle. And what do I have? Baby. Ooh, okay. So baby doesn't mean a literal baby. Well, it can for some of you. Ooh, August might be the month. Okay. But this baby card is all about birth. It's all about something being born. So perhaps, Leo, based on your reading, you have something is being birthed inside you. Something is, you're getting this vision and you're getting really excited and you want to tell the whole world about it. Okay. Allow others to have input as well into your story. Allow others, share your vision with the people you trust only. I'll always say that. First with the people you trust. Careful not to throw your pearls before swine. Okay. Share your vision with the people you trust and then let them get excited with you, and then let them share their ideas with you as well, because it can only make it better. Because maybe they're sharing stuff that you can't see quite clearly yet. You know what I mean? From that perspective. Okay. So something is being birthed. A vision is becoming clearer to you. That brilliant brain of yours. Remember the sword that the queen is holding upright. So it's very much like almost like a breakthrough that you're getting. Embrace it. Be yourself. Be that courageous, brave human being that you are. And then let it unfold. Let it be born. And then I think August is going to be an amazing month for you. Okay, Leo, I'm leaving it there. This was wonderful reading for you. Fantastic, very powerful. Okay, please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Please smash that like button for me and smash the subscribe button. It's absolutely free. It's not going to cost you anything. And click your notification bell if you want to catch your next monthly reading. For the rest of the month, I just do shorts, okay? So you can catch them every single day on my channel. Leo, have a fantastic month, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hi there, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading for August. This is just a snapshot, so I'm not going to go into, I'm not going to make it like a huge reading or anything like that, okay? So I'm only going to read one card for you, then I'm going to finish it with a psychic reading card, a little oracle card for you. So I've pre-shuffled the cards just before I filmed for you, and the card I drew for you is the Knight of Pentacles. So the knights are always just about to go on a journey. Interestingly, this knight is the only one who's on a horse that isn't moving out of all the knights. All the other knights are either trotting. I think it's the cups, the horse is trotting with its legs up. And then the swords is like charging ahead. And the pentacles is also moved. Oh, oops, this is the pentacles one. Was that on? Oh, yes. Okay. The wand. But all the horses are moving. Okay. So this is a card that is just standing still. So what I get for you for August is that some of you, there's a little bit of procrastination happening for some of you. Okay, Scorpio. You have all the tools available to you that you need to do what you need to do. So there's something coming up in August. It could be that you are, July, you've been preparing to start something, or you're preparing for something that is going to unfold in August. Some of you are holding back a little bit though. There's a little bit of hesitancy. There's a little bit of doubt, fear even, okay? And you've got this vision, all right? So that you can see this knight, he's holding up that pentacle in front of him. So he knows what he wants. The pentacles are always about your external world. Okay, your money, your finances, your job, your family, like your dreams, your goals, your plans for life. Okay, and he's very clear in what he wants. Okay, but he hasn't like spurred the horse to get going. Okay, so and if you can see in the card, it should be up here. You can see the tilled field behind them. So when you see that in tarot, it means that the seeds have been sown. Seeds have been sown with the promise that they are going to grow into something wonderful. They're going to grow and feed you and supply resources to you and give you abundance and growth in your life. Okay, and this knight understands that, all right, but there's still something that is holding him back a little bit from getting going on that journey. So the only person who can answer what that is, Scorpio, is you. All right, so from Spirit is urging you on. Spirit is urging you on. It is time to get going. You are very clear about what you want, or perhaps you've got half of the idea in front of you and it's not 100% clear. for some of you, and maybe that's what's causing you to be a little hesitant. Spirit is saying, don't worry. The seeds, the ground has been prepared for you. And as you progress, as the days and weeks and months pass, coming into the future, as you progress and journey into the future, that is going to grow and is going to give you the provision that you are seeking. The provision that you're worried is not going to be there. So it could be that you are starting, maybe you're an entrepreneur, for example, okay, and you want to start, you've got this wonderful idea, you prepared yourself, you've done all the groundwork, you've signed leases and contracts, and you've got the bank account, you know, and you've got the product and everything is there, but you're not quite sure how it's going to go. If that is you, or a similar, you know, you can apply that imagery to any situation. Spirit is saying, do not fear. Do not fear that as you go and you move forward, that you are going to be provided for. Okay, those seeds are going to grow. The effort, the work, the action that you took is going to provide the fruit. All right, because you cannot grow anything unless you sow the seeds first. So this is the very clear message that I'm getting from Spirit, from the universe for you in this reading for August. Go into August with confidence. Trust that the divine is going to provide everything that your heart desires. Trust in yourself for the preparation work that you've done, for the vision that you have, because it is clear. I can tell by this card, like, you know, it's clear. You know what you want, you know what you're going after, and don't fear anything. Don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt the process, okay? Especially if you've done really good groundwork, which I have an idea that you have. Okay, I kind of get that from Spirit. Like you're very self-assured in the work that you've done, and you've done everything beautifully. You've done it correctly. That path is clear now for your life, the horse, okay, to go on that path. There are no obstacles in your way. All you need to do is trust that you will be taken care of, that things are going to happen the way that you envision for yourself, for your business, for your life, for your partnership, for your lover, for your family, whatever that is for you. But stop procrastinating now. Get going and just trust that you will be shown the way. Okay. All right. Let's finish with a little oracle card from the psychic reading deck. Okay, oops, they're so big. I can't shuffle them properly. Meditation. Okay, this is Spirit saying, spend time in contemplation to give you clarity, because when you go within, that is where the answers are. That is where you're going to find your tranquility and your calm to trust that things are going to work out for you. Okay, if things are a bit chaotic in your life at the moment, like there's lots of noise and you're very busy doing stuff, you know, all over the place, just trust when you go within, when you return to your heart space where Spirit resides, where your higher self resides, where the divine resides, you know, in a deep spiritual place, you will, first of all, you're going to get clarity for the plans that you've made, number one. Then you're also going to find the courage and the trust and the faith in the divine to show you your path, to show you the way, okay? And you will come to really believe in yourself and in Spirit that things are going to be provided for you as you go along your way. So Spirit is encouraging you, spend a little bit more time in a quiet space to listen and to pay attention to the messages that are coming in for you, because the nights also represent messages coming in, you know, like receiving communication for your path, for your mission in life. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there for you, Scorpio. Thank you so much for joining me. I really hope that August brings you everything that your heart desires. It certainly looks like it, like you are prepared to just accomplish so many wonderful things for yourself. So I really believe that. Okay. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Please hit that subscribe button, smash that like button for me, hit your notification bell to let you know when a new video pops up. I do these once a month on my channel, and then every single day I have a tarot short as well, so that you can go have a look at that. Okay, if you want to ask me anything, please comment, and I will see you next time. Hi there, Aries. Welcome to your reading for August. This is just a little tarot snapshot that I do once a month for all my Zodiac lovely people. And I've pre-shuffled the cards before I recorded your video. All right. And then we're going to end with a little oracle deck card for you, like a little confirmation. So in these snapshot readings, I just draw one card and then let's see what Spirit has for you. Okay, so the King of Wands. I love this king. He's so full of fire and energy and power and self-confidence, and you know, he's like that typical king. But I also get from him that he's very much a man of the people. You know, he really connects with people. He really connects with his subjects, and he makes them happy because he's happy. He's a very happy man. Okay, and you can see by his garment, he's just covered in salamanders. You can see the salamander here at the bottom as well. I think he's got salamanders, yes, above him. He's also got a griffin, and the wands are also the element of fire, and the wands are always in tarot. They speak about your dreams, your ambitions, your goals, going after what you want, okay? And that fire that you need, that passion that you need to go after everything that your heart desires. So what is this card saying for you? You are, I see you as this figure, Aries. You know, you're very self-confident, self-assured person. What I'm feeling from Spirit is that I really want you to embrace this energy and really allow yourself to be filled with fresh vision, inspiration, fire, passion, and to let that drive you forward in life, to go after those things that your heart desires more than anything. Because when you are a happy, expanded, abundant being, overflowing with love for yourself, and you're passionate about life, you are going to affect the people around you powerfully. Okay, you're a very, is it effective? Yes, effective. You're a very effective person. You're a very influential person. You influence people around you constantly. Okay, and this king is very much, people look up to this king. You know, they inspired by him, they encouraged by him. And that's what I'm feeling Spirit is trying to stir up in you for the month of August. Be kind of like the flame of people in your lives. Be that example of when you go after your passion, everything works out. When you go after your passion, you will be happy and successful and joyful in your life. Even if things do go a little wonky, as they do. We are human beings. We're living on this planet, okay? We have to deal with rubbish, okay? And stuff, okay? We have to deal with stuff. But when you've got such a powerful, strong, clear vision, all right, nothing distracts you, and also nothing is going to pull you off your path. You are determined, okay? And you're very much like that, Aries. You're very like determined, a very determined person, okay? And I want you to become aware that people are looking at you, they're looking up to you, they are seeing you as an example of who they aspire to, what they want to do with their lives. And when they see you succeeding in life and following your dreams and your passions, they are going to be inspired to do that as well. And this is kind of like our purpose ultimately as human beings. We are here to uplift and inspire and encourage and help people become better versions of themselves. While we become better versions of ourselves, then you affect everybody else around you. They become better versions of themselves, and then it ripples out into the whole planet, you see. Okay, so I really feel like August is a very powerful, fiery, exciting month for you. Embrace it. Don't doubt yourself. Don't allow fear in. Don't be discouraged by people or things in your life that seem to be, that might want to pull you down, that might want to distract you off your path. Spirit is saying, embrace your fire, embrace your energy, keep your passion very, very clearly in front of you. Go after that thing. And as a consequence, you are going to be uplifting and encouraging and inspiring so many people in your life, especially your loved ones and the people that are closest to you. That's such a wonderful reading for you. Wow. So powerful. Okay. All right. Let's finish with a psychic reading card from the deck. Let's see what Spirit has for you. Rainbows. What a beautiful card. A card of promise. Okay, a card of promise, a card of expansion, a card of the gold at the end of the rainbow. You know, so when you go after your passion, you can only win, Aries. You know, you can only achieve and be abundant and attain lofty goals and ambitions. And you can only help other people do the same thing. Okay, so you might find yourself in a situation where you'll be a mentor for someone. You know, you'll be able to help them see their lives, change their lives even. Okay, and this is such a wonderful card of the divine saying, I am with you, I am behind you, I am your fire, I am your energy, I am everything that you need. Okay, and I will take you through and I will bring you victory and I will bring you success. Okay, it's such a wonderful reading. Thank you so much for joining me. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Hit that subscribe button for me so YouTube can recommend me to more people. Hit the notification bell for new videos, and I do shorts every single day, so catch those as well. Have a fantastic month. It looks like you're on fire, Aries. Okay, don't let anyone or anything douse that flame. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hi there, Aquarius. Welcome to your reading for the month of August. These are just tarot snapshots. I draw one card. It's a quicker reading, and then I'll end it with a little oracle card for you as well as confirmation. Okay, so I pre-shuffled the deck before I did your reading and asked Spirit to give me a card for you, and the card I drew is the Queen of Pentacles. Queen, especially the Pentacles. Pentacles are speaking about your external world. So a lot of you are focusing right now on what you want to create in your environment. You want to expand your wealth. You want to expand every area of your life. You want to make it grow. If you notice this, the Queen in the card, that she's got her feet firmly planted on the ground. So she understands that while she is pursuing her dreams and goals and she's pursuing everything that her heart desires, she still stays grounded. Okay, she's wearing that beautiful crown. She understands that she needs to stay connected to the divine, and she needs to keep her energy on the ground because she is both a human being and a spiritual being. So when she works with the fullness of who she is, when she embraces her humanity and she embraces her divinity as well, she can accomplish anything. So she's very focused on this pentacle because she wants to continue growing. She wants to continue making her life better so that she can make the lives of her subjects better. And when it comes to you, then this is speaking about you. When your life is expansive and exciting and abundant, then you affect the people around you. You know, you affect the people in your lives and you encourage them to become more and expand their own lives. But it does require you to have quite a bit of focus and not get distracted. So I'm just pausing because I kind of feel that the Spirit is saying to me to tell you, make sure that you spend time in a quiet place. You can kind of see this Queen. She's surrounded by nature. It's like her throne, you know, she's put herself in nature, in that tranquil space, because she understands that she needs to stay connected still to her heart space. That's why I said, you know, she's grounded her energy, but she's still connected to the divine, but she needs to be in that place where she's very aware of her heart space, because queens are they represent that feminine energy, and it's got nothing to do with gender. It's got to do with that intuition, you're listening to your inner voice, being connected to the messages that come up in your dreams, in your contemplations while you're meditating. Pay attention to that, because the answers, maybe the answers that you're looking for to how to expand your life, how to make everything better in your life, the answers come from within, and the queens understand that. Okay, so they understand Mother Earth is there to support me. The divine is there to support me. So don't neglect, Aquarius, that connection with the divine. Okay, don't neglect your time spent in quiet contemplation, because clarity of thinking, clarity of desire, listening to your intuition is going to help you. Like, say now, for example, an opportunity comes along for you to earn to have a fantastic job and earn a lot of money. That clarity, because you've been spending time with spirit's there to guide you. The answer will be quicker. The understanding will be quicker. Do I accept this job, or do I wait for something else? Just a little example that I'm giving you. Okay. But trust your heart, trust divine. Things are definitely unfolding for you, and I think they're definitely going to be expanding, because you can see all this lovely growth around the Queen. Okay, so things are definitely on the up for you, and it's amazing. You know, I've done nearly all my readings, my zodiac readings, and every single card, as Spirit has just been encouraging all the signs that August is in a very expansive month. Well, it has the potential, because remember, at the end of the day, it's your choice at the end of the day, whether you receive a message or, you know, maybe this message doesn't even resonate with you at all, and that's absolutely fine. You just switch off the video, okay? It doesn't matter, you know, but I'm speaking for somebody, absolutely. All right, so just pay attention to what Spirit is saying to you, and definitely make the decision to stay connected. Because when you do, when you spend time with your spiritual self as well as your human self, you take care of both. That's when the two work together. That's when everything, your internal world and your external world, is going to expand. Okay. Psychic reading deck. What did I just say? How amazing is that? And you saw me shuffle the cards, okay? So Spirit is urging you to spend more time in meditation and contemplation. Doesn't have to be heavy meditation, you know, 20 minutes of or like, you know, it can literally just go for a walk in nature. You know, seeing a Spirit is encouraging you to just embrace nature, embrace your environment. But spending time with Spirit, and you can see she's surrounded here by all the trees and the sunlight, and, you know, maybe go for a walk in nature, spend some time alone, okay, where you can focus on you and how you want to expand your life, and ask the divine for help. Ask the divine, how can I do this better? How can I expand my life this way? I want to make this part of my life grow. And then just trust what comes up. Believe in it, that all the messages that you need for life, all the guidance that you need for life is already inside you. All right. I'm going to leave it there. What a wonderful reading. Okay, I wish you all the best for August. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Smash that subscribe button really now. Quick. And the like button. And I will catch you, Aquarius, in your next reading. I do shorts every day, so catch those as well. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Hi Cancer, welcome to your reading for August. This is just a snapshot reading. I draw one card for you, and then I will finish with an oracle card. Okay, so I pre-shuffled the deck before starting your reading to ask Spirit for a card for you, and the card I've drawn is the Page of Swords. Pages are brimming with that energy of youth, that desire to go on a brand new journey, like the start of a journey, and see the world, and have absolutely no worries about doing it as well. You know, I don't know if you remember when you were young, depends how old you are when you're watching this, but you know, you weren't cynical. You didn't have prejudgments about what life was going to be like. Everything felt possible. Everything, you just saw potential and open. The world was just open to you. Everything was open. Everything was going to work out perfectly. And that is the kind of energy that these pages are. This is a very flamboyant fellow. You can see his garments also covered in salamanders. Okay, and the wand represents fire energy, the fire element. And wands are about your passions, your goals, and your dreams for your future. Okay, excuse me. Right, so he is looking out into the future. He is dressed to the nines. He is ready to go out and just conquer the world. And you can see the pyramids behind him as well. You know, he's off to see wonderful lands. And it could be that some of you are preparing yourselves to embark on a wonderful adventure. You could be traveling, or you could be moving country, or you could be starting a new job in a new state or a new province somewhere. But whatever it is, I have done almost all my readings for August, and Spirit is just full of excitement about the month of August. Like, there's just, for every single sign, there is something that is about to happen, or is going to happen, or is preparing to happen, or the signs have to prepare for something to happen. Okay. And this card is so much like that as well. So what I'm getting for you is that whatever is about to happen, okay, it is very much in your favor. First of all, it is very much in alignment with who you are and your dreams and your goals for your life. So really be encouraged by that. Feel confident about that. Okay. And whatever vision you had, so it could even be that you had this vision when you were a kid, you know, or like a young teenager, young man or woman, and you were like seeing, this is what I want to do with my life, and that's all I want to do with my life. That dream is still very much alive, but because of life circumstances that kind of fallen a little bit by the wayside, or you kind of half-heartedly going after it still, but it's not like 100%. Okay, like you're not on the path 100%. And what I get from Spirit for you is that it's time to refocus. So you can see this character, he's very focused on the future. He's looking out into the future and he's going, this is what I'm going after. He's super confident about it as well. And that is what I want to encourage you with for this month of August, is that you go after your dreams and ambitions and goals with all the fire and passion inside you that you had in your youth, when nothing was impossible, you know, and nothing was, you weren't cynical about life and people and circumstances and things like that. This guy, this young man, he's just, his head is full of ideas. He has this vision, and he's just so excited about life. And that is what I feel the message is from you, for you, from Spirit for August. Fill your mind with your dreams and goals, and then go after them with all the passions and desires that you have within you. And don't let anything get in your way. Don't be distracted by life. Okay, sometimes you might need to leave things behind. You might need to leave people behind in order to do that. But Spirit is really driving this in August for all the signs. Spirit is saying it is time to get going, to achieve your dreams and goals. And do not fear what is going on in the world at the moment. You focus on you. Okay, wherever you are in the world, focus on you. Go after your dreams. You know, you kind of need to be a horse with those blinkers on, you know, on the side, where you're not distracted by what's going on in the outside world. You're only going after what you want. And that is, I feel that very powerfully for you, Cancer. Okay. I'm just going to finish with this little oracle deck from the psychic reading deck for you. Okay. Ooh, chakras. The number 7. Okay, so aligning, what I get from this, yeah, it's focus. So, you know, when you have to align your chakras, or you have to get your energy from your crown chakra to your root chakra in alignment and flowing, you have to get that energy flowing. I still get that fire, you know, like the fire comes from the root chakra and then like sizzles through you, and then like, you know, comes through your head, and you just filled with that fire of energy and things like that. But this person, you can see they're very focused. You know, they everything is in perfect alignment. Everything is in. She's very aware of where she is and what she wants to achieve. So it's kind of like you focusing on your dreams and goals is a very spiritual act. You know, it's a very spiritual honing in the energy and the focus, and then going after what you want, and not allowing your energy to be scattered left and right by people and things, by the situation that's going on in the world at the moment. Okay. But when you go quiet and meditate, when you focus, when you spend time in meditation and you bring your energy to a fine point and you see that vision in front of you and you go after it and then you decide that's what I want, it is such a powerful thing, because then the entire universe is behind you. And that coming from your heart space, that passion and dream that is coming from your heart space, is what you are meant to be doing. Okay, it never comes from your head. It's always led by spirit. It's always encouraged and inspired by spirit. Okay, go after your dreams and don't let anything stand in your way. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me today. And for the month of August, I know that there are so many exciting things waiting for you. Take courage. As I said, don't let anything get in your way, Cancer. Okay, that's very, very important. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Smash that subscribe button for me real quick, and the like button, so that YouTube can recommend my videos to more people, and hit the notification bell for new videos. Okay, have an awesome month, Cancer. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hi Libra, welcome to your tarot snapshot for August. So I call them snapshots because I only draw one card. So we're going to do a quick reading, but an in-depth reading. Okay, so it just depends on how much spirit has for you. I pre-shuffled the cards before I switched on the camera to do your reading. And then we're going to end with a little oracle card at the end, just as confirmation. So the card that spirit has given you for the month of August is the Five of Pentacles. Typically the fives are always, they speak about being at a crossroads. Some of you could be finding yourselves at a place in your lives where there are decisions and choices that need to be made. So you know the crossroads with the two roads that meet in the middle. Okay. The same as what is being shown in this card. These people have a choice. They can stay out in the cold and suffer and be hungry and go hungry and feel like they're the victims of their circumstances, or they can look up and see the church window where these pentacles are glowing beautifully. They're bright. They're inviting you in. There's warmth. You are being welcomed. So there's a choice that they are being asked to make. If you notice in the card, they are looking down or ahead. They're not looking up at the pentacles. Okay, so it's very important that you ask yourself right now, what decisions or choices am I facing in my life right now where I have to decide what is best for me? You are my last reading for all the zodiacs, and let me just tell you that spirit has been driving August as a month of accomplishment, of attaining what you want, going after what you want, of being victorious, of being courageous, and expansion and wealth. And pentacles, okay, are about your external world, your wealth, your life, your relationships, your dreams, your goals, your job, you know, everything that we as human beings, okay, are doing to help make the desire is to make our lives better, to make our lives bigger. And we are always faced with choices every single day that is either going to make our lives better or is going to make it worse. Okay. And what I get from this five is that when you are faced with that decision, all right, you can either look at your life from one perspective, which is the victim perspective, where everything looks disastrous and miserable and like you're down in the dumps and nothing is going to work out and you can't see a way out. Or you can look at life from the place of when I ask for help, okay, and it can be from people, because the universe sends people into your life, all right? So you ask for help from the divine, guide me, show me the warmth, the open door of the cathedral where I can go in and find help and get warmth and get fed, all right? Or you can, in the blizzard, because you can see the blizzard, all right, you are going to stay blind to what is being shown to you very clearly. So there could be signs in your life at the moment that you are missing. So what could that be, Libra? Okay, only you can answer that question. But I want you to open your mind and heart and keep looking for signs, direction, which is, just remember, the universe brings signs, and it can be a person into your life that will say something to you or do something that will make you wake up or say, I've never thought about that like that. This person said something to me, and now I'm thinking about the situation in a completely different way. Those kinds of things. Okay. It could also be while you're spending time in meditation, and I do urge you, if you are at a crossroads right now, that you go straight into spending time with the divine, okay? Going within, that is where it comes from. That is where the answers come from. That is where spirit is going to speak to you, okay? The universe doesn't stand above you with a pot and ladle and bang on the pot and say, this is what you need to do, okay? Remember that you are the spark of the divine. You are the divine, and it lives inside this human fleshy body, okay? All right, so you have to go within to connect to that divinity. And that divinity has infinite knowledge, infinite resources, infinite understanding. And that knowledge is going to come from within to help you, all right? I want to encourage you. Sometimes it's difficult. Our pride gets in the way. You don't want to ask for help. Okay, if you're in a position where you can ask someone else for help in your particular situation, go and ask for help. Stop feeling, because this is also an illusion, that you are alone and that you don't have help. Okay, there's always someone or something that is going to help you get out of your situation. And that just, it takes trust and it takes faith, perhaps in someone you've never had faith or trust in before, even perhaps having faith and trust in yourself to take the first step to ask for help. And some of you, perhaps you've neglected as well, just trusting the divine, praying to the divine, asking for help, asking for guidance. Perhaps that's all you need to do. Simple as that. But the promise, okay, the promise is, look at these beautiful golden pentacles. But the choice at the end of the day is yours. So which direction are you going to go in? Are you going to stay out in the cold? Or are you going to look up and ask for help? Because it is there for you. And the promise is that when you ask for help, you will receive everything that your heart desires. And even if it's just one answer, one step that is going to take you or lead you that one step towards the right path that you need to be on. And it could literally just be someone saying something to you. Okay, or you watching a YouTube video, or you going to a movie and a character in the movie like is similar to you and speaks to you and figures it out. You know, look for those signs. Look for the signs that are around you. Pay attention is what I'm getting from spirit. Okay, last word, lovers. All right, so this doesn't necessarily mean like a relationship. Maybe some of you are at a crossroads. You're trying to decide whether to leave someone or whether to stay with them. Okay. If you decide to leave someone, remember that there is help. Okay. Go to people you trust. Get the help that you need. The Lovers card is also about union. Finding a person or a thing that you can connect with, all right, that is going to give you more courage and strength to face your situation in a better way. Okay, so it doesn't necessarily only speak about love here, okay, a romantic relationship. It could be that when you connect with another human being, the two of you together will solve every problem that you have, okay? And it could be that when you connect with an actual lover, someone that you love, that your problems will get sorted out as well. Okay, so trust that. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. It was an absolute pleasure. Trust the divine, okay? Trust your heart. because it's speaking to you right now. Okay. Thank you so much. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Hit the subscribe button right now. It's absolutely free. Like button. And then click your notification bell to get more videos like these if you really enjoyed my content. Okay. Thank you so much, Libra. Have an absolutely fantastic August. Okay. And I wish you all the best. And I'll see you next time.